What is up? It's Papa Swoleo Jackanormous. It is Swolenormous, and I'm here with another update, another review on Instagram stories. And 10, that's right, 10 reasons why Instagram stories are better than, don't say it, Snapchat. Number 1, it's smoother and less glitchy. Oh God, Snapchat is so freaking choppy. You ever hold the button down to send a snap and you have to delay like 8 or 9 seconds? Instagram is popping right away. I'm not getting any kind of issues when I'm trying to save something. I'm not getting any kind of problems when I'm having direct messages. Nothing is choppy, nothing is catching up, and that could just be a factor from Instagram's popularity. It's been around longer. They've been watching Snapchat. They have been kind of eyeballing and seeing what works and what doesn't work, and behind the scenes just tweaking things, and making it better than Snapchat. Plus, Facebook owns it. More money, more resources. Number 2, you're able to share it as a post as well. I love this feature. You have an option to either have a story or share a story directly to your post. So you have options, you have versatility, you can go one way or the other. You can post things in picture form, or you can have a story, and then you know what? You just hit something right on the head. It was money, your story was on point. You can share it directly to your grid, to your post list, your feed. So this is just, it's nice. It's nice to have options, it's nice to have versatility, and guess what? Usually the app and usually the program that has the most versatility wins. That's why Facebook's on top. Number 3, you can click on a link. Yeah, you can click on a link. It's not necessarily in the story, but you can tell people about the link in your profile. They can click a link. Holy crap, you don't have to do Bitly, you don't have to do all these, tiny URL things and have people take a screenshot and then go hack through it and type it in manually. You can say, click the link in my profile from your story, and guess what? They can just go right to your profile and click on that link. So you can route things to YouTube, you can route things to your website, anywhere. Businesses, personal. This is the bomb diggity. Number 4. Yes, it's right over here. It's a more professional atmosphere. That's right, the lines are cleaner. It's a nice background, it's less cartoony, it's more prestigious for the older population and for businesses and for anyone who likes a clean interface. It's also quite easy to use. Did I say it's more professional? Yeah. Number 5. It's easy to message people from a fucking story. You know how much of a pain in the ass it is for the things to disappear? You're like, oh, I like this, I want to send you a message. And you click on it, and it disappears. And you're like, no, you can't get it back. It's craziness. I try to send a message to someone, and it disappears, and my app closes, it crashes, I open it back up, and the message is gone. I have to send them a message saying, what did you say? And they go back, I don't know, I don't remember. It's a pain in the fucking ass. Finally, I have a messaging program where I can say, you click on the story, I like the picture, I send you a message, and it stays there. It's a direct message, it's right in one place. It's fantastic. Look at my muscles. Number 6, you have a choice. You have a choice. Do you want to keep that baby or not? I'm just kidding. You have a choice, story or no story. You want to post a picture, you want to use Instagram the same old way you've always used Instagram? Well, you're in the right place. You don't have to make a story. You don't have to watch a story. You can choose to post and do just like you did before. So you have options. You have a choice. Story, for those that maybe like Snapchat too, or no story, classic IG, but it's all in one app. Number 7, the drawing and the color options are better. Now, you can change this in an app. You can have an update, but the drawing, the actual pen, even with your finger, they are different font, like tips to the marker. You don't have to have this little ghetto, childish looking scribble with just your fingertip. You can get a flat edge, you can change the size of the drawing, and your color profile is much greater. So if you're into drawing, if you're very artistic, it just comes off smoother, the text looks sharper. Everything has just a high-end feel as opposed to a cheesier, off-the-cuff, kind of like a child-created Snapchat feel. Just saying. Numero ocho! More people are on it. More people are on the app. Instagram has been around for a long time. It's owned by Facebook. It is established. There are a lot of people that are maybe shifting away from Instagram to Snapchat, and those people that are kind of like, I have Snapchat, I follow a couple people, I've used it a few times. This is gonna bring them right back to IG for that comfort zone. I think it's also going to convert some people from Snapchat that have been using it for a while, that might get tired of not having profiles, that might get tired of having to scroll through a billion people that you're following just so you can send messages to them, because a lot of people don't allow messages unless you're following each other. So the actual organization is there for your friends list and things like that in Instagram. So you have the profile feature that's already in Instagram, plus Snapchat, whereas you have Snapchat without any profile and just anonymity and just random stuff. So you're bringing it back to kind of an organized, not Facebook, but profile with a story, more people, more place to make connections, friends you already have. Most people that have Snapchat also have IG, so there's just a stronger base. Number 9, bitches. What is number 9? Number 9, 1 minute videos are still possible. On Snapchat, you only got the 10 seconds, but now on IG stories, you have that 10 seconds, but if you want to upload a video that's a minute long to your IG feed, or if you want to record in-app natively, you can do up to a minute with the start-stop technology of the filming. A minute or 10 seconds, options. People love options. And last but not least, number 10, Musical.ly. If you don't know what Musical.ly is, it is a live streaming and also functioning app that makes music videos that could be motivational. You can lip sync to songs. It is the next huge application. Snapchat's big. Instagram just made its own Snapchat in its app, and it's also directly linked only to Musical.ly. So when you make a Musical.ly in that app, you can look in the profile and you can actually put your Instagram link where you can click and go right to someone's Instagram profile. You can share a Musical.ly to multiple platforms, but it's directly hooked into Instagram, so you can share it perfectly and directly right into Instagram. So another big aspect of Musical.ly is that the demographic is a lot younger than Snapchat. Snapchat was starting to age down. A lot of older people were coming down to Snapchat with the elections and things like that. Now Instagram's more comfortable. They have the Snapchat story type option. You're gonna get people going back to Instagram, and then you have an even younger demographic. We're talking on Musical.ly, we're talking 9 years old, 10 years old, through the teenage years, and we all know that those age groups are going to be older in a few years. So a 20-year-old is gonna be 25 in 5 years. A 12-year-old is gonna be 17, 18, 19, 20. They're gonna be in that Snapchat range now, and Musical.ly is gonna age up, and guess what? You integrate everything within those two apps. A lot of roads, Facebook, a lot of roads are pointing to Instagram. So keep an eye on Musical.ly. It's a great app. You can also find me, Swolenormous, on Musical.ly. I think Instagram really made an absolute uproar, torrential hurricane wave, really disrupted the whole kind of equilibrium in the social media sphere. And I don't think the impact is really, I don't think a lot of people see the impact this is gonna have yet. Some people say, oh, Snapchat's so big. Yo, things come down, things get knocked around. In closing, it could also be a ploy. It could just be Facebook and Instagram swinging their big dick saying, oh yeah, you have a popular app? Well, look what we got. We got it now too. So it could be something else. There could be something else going on that we don't know, that's going on behind the veil, behind the curtain. This could be some kind of a power ploy for something else coming on. I'm just calling it the way I see it. This is shaking things up. It could just be, you know what, we're gonna make our own. It could just be trying to poke a dragon. There might be something else in the mix. Maybe Snapchat has something else coming on, but you know, a lot of people were upset with Snapchat because there's no way to search, there's no way to have that kind of function. Instagram now has all those features, hashtag search, everything in place. So it's gonna be interesting to see whether people like Snapchat, they like the anonymity, they like the rogue aspect, the different, you know, separation from Instagram, what people might be jaded from Instagram from, or they're gonna be like, well, you know what? Everything is great here on Instagram. It's sharper, it functions better. There's no filters yet. Doesn't have all those cartoony little pictures. Maybe that's what Instagram's not doing, so they don't get sued, so they can maybe win in a battle because it's not exactly like Snapchat. I don't know. But all they gotta do is tweak a couple lines of code and boom, they have all that in there too. So it'll be very interesting to see what's going down in the future. But those are my 10 reasons why Instagram stories are better than Snapchat. Doesn't mean it's gonna be more successful, it just means that these aspects could be seen as a benefit to using IG stories over Snapchat. Peace out, stay swole, keep making those sick gains no matter what platform you use.